In this video, I'll be giving you a brief overview of the PrendaWorld website. The PrendaWorld website is what the 3rd through 8th grade age students will use every day to log their goals, track their progress, access their projects, log their activities, really the hub of everything they'll be doing throughout the day. So when they come in the morning, the first thing they'll do is put in their username and password. What they'll see when they log in first are buttons for the different learning modes: Conquer, Create, Collaborate, and then a button for entering their bonus hours. Typically what they'll do first is go to the Conquer button to add their daily goals. So first they'll go through and set their goals before they start working on them. So they have their math goal first. So here Asher's going to try to reach 2% mastered of 4th grade in Khan Academy. He'll save that goal. 2 topics of 3rd grade in No Red Ink. No Red Ink is the software they use for learning grammar. And then he's going to set a goal to write 500 words as part of his writing goal, and save that goal. And then set a Newsella goal and also a coding goal. Scratch. So once the goals are set, then they'll go to the different websites, Khan Academy, No Red Ink, Newsella, and work on their different goals for the first portion of the day. Once they've completed those goals, they'll come back into this screen, and if he actually did master 2% of Khan Academy, click I did it. I'll show his progress here, message of encouragement, and his coins, and we'll talk about coins later and how those are used. And then they'll go through each of the different goals, marking off the goals that were completed for the day. So after Conquer mode is complete, then the class meets together as a group and works on the Collaborate mode. Collaborate happens in a group. Here there's different activities that they'll alternate throughout the week. So let's say today they're doing exploration, which is typically history related, and the topic was ancient Egypt. Today Asher led the discussion, and he's going to give himself a 7 for participation. And here he can rate the activity, how much he enjoyed working on this topic with his class. And I did it. And here it shows the coins that he received for completing Collaborate mode. And as you can see, the coins here up in the corner will accumulate as he's completing tasks. So once Conquer's done and Collaborate is completed, then they move on to Create. And Create is the project-based learning mode of the day. In Create mode, the student is an explorer, and they start off in Culture Week, and they start out here at Prenda headquarters. Get an introduction. Welcome to Explorer Society headquarters. In Create mode, the students and explorers, they're part of the Explorer Society. They're starting off by learning about Prenda culture. And once they complete this first area, they'll get their avatar, and they'll also be given their all-terrain vehicle, which they can use to travel the globe and complete more projects. Once Culture Week is complete, they can use their all-terrain vehicle to move across the globe to these different ecosystems. So let's jump to Africa here. When they come in the first time, they'll get a little story here. Flying high above Africa, your ATV bursts through the clouds and you look down at sand dunes stretching as far as the eye can see. No water or trees are in sight. You wonder how anyone survives here. This is the Sahara Desert of northern Africa, and it's so big that it stretches across 12 countries. They'll learn a little more about the Sahara and have some different videos they can watch. And they can go to different rooms in the vehicle to access different parts of the website. And typically the focus of each of the ecosystems will be the lab, where they'll see their different projects they can choose to work on. So the top 3 projects are required, and they're usually related to the ecosystem they're in. So all these will be related to the Sahara Desert. Let's say they choose to work on this project first. And here they can watch some videos that'll help get them started on this project. And they can work on the project alone or in a group. And then these are all the steps to complete the project. The great thing about project-based learning is they have a focus, and often they hit on a lot of different topics. So this one here will hit on history. There'll also be some writing involved and some research. When they've completed the project, they'll earn some more coins. They'll have the 3 required projects, then they can move on to these free choice projects. The free choice projects are a catalog of projects related to different topics that they can then choose. As they complete the projects, they get coins. There's a few different things they can use their coins for. In create mode, when they go to their dressing room, here they have their avatar. And with the coins they've earned, they can go to the store, and they can pick out items, clothes, different gear for their avatar. And then when they buy these items, they show up under My Gear here, and they can dress up their avatar. This is a fun way for the kids to be able to spend their coins and add to their avatar as they move along. The other way they can spend their coins is by going to the store. The store is a collection of items that the guide can add, and these are real items. So here you have high five, free time, chips, trampoline time, or a granola bar, and they can use their points to buy these items. The 4th button on the home page is bonus, and in bonus, here they're going to enter in the bonus activities they've completed at home. So let's say Asher exercised Tuesday for 20 minutes. He did jumping jacks. And they'll get some coins for the bonus hours they've added. The one other feature worth showing is the weekly update. And the purpose of the weekly update is to keep their parents and their guide in the loop on their progress and the goals they achieved over the week. It's also good for the kids to be able to look back and see how much they progressed. So here Asher went up 7% in Con Math. He mastered some topics in English and read some articles, wrote 500 words. Usually these numbers will be higher when it's for a whole week. So they'll get to see their progress, click next. They'll get to answer how they're feeling about learning, just to gauge how they're doing. They'll be able to share their favorite writing for the week, share their favorite create project they worked on, their favorite collaborate project, and then they'll have a series of reflection questions. And then at the end they get an overview of all of their goals and the questions they answered, and then they're going to click this button and send the email, which will go to their parents and their guide. And this sums up how the students use the website throughout the day. And thanks for watching this overview of the PrendaWorld website.